Hello and welcome to Entpgathering, Science and Spirituality Meeting with an Archangel Michael Messages reading. I hope this finds you well. And without further ado, let's get into it. My name is Brandon Curtis, and the channel owner and operator of Entpgathering. I am channeling divine messages from the archangels and specific to twin flame journeys, soulmate journeys, earth angels, light workers, and starseeds. Calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael to help ground my beautiful collective, which is growing here at Entpgathering, coming together, leaving great comments, and sharing, subscribing, and liking these readings, and ultimately taking away great messages coming from you, our beautiful warrior angels. Help ground the collective and ensure accuracy of these messages as they come through. Also calling in Aset, Anubis, Sekhmet, Sobek, Ma'at, and Thoth. Calling in Kali Ma, calling in Lord Ganesha, Ascended Masters, Yeshua, Kuan Yin, and Buddha. Calling in the God and Titan and Goddess energy of the celestial bodies. In particular, the planet Pluto, and Saturn, and Venus, Mars, and of course, Mercury. Calling in spirit animals and totems, all the guardian angels of my collective, their soul guardian angels, their guardian angels of their physical vessels in this incarnation, the guardian angel of their morality and how they move through this matrix we call life and living here in this 3D environment. What is in the energy, in the situation of our collective? We have the Chariot. And guess who? Archangel Michael saying hello up front. Archangel Michael, who is like God, perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. Not a bad place to start, I would say. Hello, Archangel Michael. The challenge to your situation, and if there is ever a challenge to Archangel Michael, they're never going to win. It's ridiculous to even consider. Ooh, death, scorpionic energy. Transformation, endings and rebirth, influences health and longevity. God, the end of the universe. Fam, there could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chariot or attempting to affect your emotional body. Fourth house energy, the chariot, the moon. Currently at the time of this reading, Scorpio's opposite sign, Taurus. The moon is in Taurus. When it's in a Taurus, it is exalted. When the moon is in Scorpio, it is in its detriment. So there's a challenge right now to the information that you're receiving from or when the moon comes into the sign of Taurus. When it does, we all feel it. This is a great time to really feel the downloads coming from the angels through the moon in Taurus. The moon is also in the sign of Venus, its rulership. And Taurus, or Uranus, is in the sign of Taurus. All right, in the subconscious of this situation, this transformative state, or this influence of a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, karmic person in in your life that is trying to affect you emotionally, manipulate Archangel Michael, ridiculous. Let's find out what's in your subconscious or in the subconscious of this experience. Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, mutable fire energy. This is spirit, this is philosophy. This is Earth Angel card. So we go from 8th house in this death transformation, these people coming for you, Earth Angels. And do they not know or see that you are an Earth Angel? Reconciliation regains the favor of those one has offended. Yeah, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's coming for you, that's trying to affect your emotional self, your body, and to affect this perseverance and success in conflict that you had with them, and overcoming adversity by knowing forgiveness, by knowing and building compassion within the self to forgive these people who are coming for you. This is all temperance energy. There's a great balance of temperance energy, and I'm also hearing now in the subconscious of this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they're unhinged emotionally, and also they are probably imbibing way too much alcohol or some sort of substance that is preventing their own internal healing. This could be a mother figure, this could be a friend group, this could be a coven of witches, male or female, it doesn't matter. But I am picking up a lot of female energy. Thus far we have Death and Chariot, that's water energy. And you've tempered that out. You've effectively, evaporated all that water energy with the fire of temperance, Sagittarius, higher mind, philosophy, and again balancing out this water energy with fire, masculine energy of spirit, of strength. These people who have these substance abuse problems in their subconscious, and this inability for them to first heal themselves by forgiving themselves and working with death energy, scorpionic energy of transformation, always perpetually staying in a state of transformation, but never rising like the phoenix from the ashes, using temperance energy, using fire energy, or even Mars energy would be welcome at this point to pull them out of their addictions. To pull them out of their unhinged emotional bodies. They feel they can't reconcile with you because they're envious. They're jealous. They're hateful of your ability to heal yourself, Earth Angel, chosen one. All right, what energy is leaving this situation? Queen of Swords. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Wow, and I just heard, this is a coven of witches, or in part, take what resonates for some of you, who have been doing mind spells, trying to manipulate the court system, I'm hearing, manipulate the perception of you as a true Queen of Swords, which is divine feminine energy. This is like Queen of Swords in reverse that is leaving your energy. Because, these witches, this coven, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who have been doing this death magic on you, coming against an Earth Angel, and a pure alchemist, a true alchemist, have been doing rituals and ceremony, casting spells and communicating lies, defamation of character in their environment, around the relationship, painting you as somebody who is not healed, painting you as somebody who cannot forgive, which is complete, utter bullshit. It's all projection on their part. Queen of Swords in reverse. That energy is leaving you. Their rituals and their ceremony, their magic that they've been casting on you from this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, is bringing you riches, is bringing you treasures, it's bringing you learning and lessons about having to transmute these energies that are being sent to you. You're in the chariot. You're being protected by Michael, most definitely, against this death energy, against these spells, against literally the endings of you that these witches, these Queen of Swords in reverse, have been casting spells on. Doing glamour magic, mirror magic, incantations on a regular basis. Moon magic I'm hearing as well. And mostly, it's been spell work and mirror magic, really projecting all of their insufficiencies, all of their darker energies, their thoughts, their magic, which is low vibing. It's not as high as a temperance angel. No, are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. All right, that is leaving your energy. We have the temperance in your subconscious, and what's in the higher mind? Four of Swords, mission, protects against slander and impious people. What did I just say? Your higher mind knows, because it knows how to heal. Libra energy, Four of Swords energy. Four is a number of Gaia. Four is a number of foundations. You are so mentally strong. You are on your mission. Archangel Michael knows this. He's there with you as the chariot that you're in. The chariot is Cancerian energy, fourth house energy. Here, Four of Swords. Healing, great healing. And protection you have in your higher mind. Because you know when to rest. You know when to heal from the psychic attacks that these witches have been sending your way. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Queen of Swords in reverse. You are a temperance angel. All right, in the near future, my dear chosen ones, Page of Pentacles. God sung above all, loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliation. Yeah, you know how to forgive. This is you in the near future, holding the Ace of Pentacles, knowing how to, through this death transformation, through all this magic and spell work, that it's not going to affect your, you have a fresh start. Every time magic is sent your way to knock you off and out of the chariot, when you hit the ground, it's like you stand up holding the Ace of Pentacles with the ability to rebuild anything, and also make friends with even your enemies, because you know how to build that forgiveness within the self. Because it first and foremost, it's forgiving yourself for even putting yourself in relationships with karmic individuals, because they were doing spell work. They cast spells on you. So forgiving yourself for keeping yourself open, or allowing yourself to be open to these psychic attacks. This is part of the lessons. This is endings and rebirth. And with the Page of Pentacles, you have the power to rebirth your physical environment. I foresee for some of you, obviously building new friendships, surrounded by people who love you and whom you love and can love, with loyalty, with allegiance, because you give that same loyalty and allegiance to yourself first. You give that friendship and reconciliation, that ability, that compassion to yourself first, and therefore you become abundant. You embody that ability to rebuild your physical 3D matrix world. And this is you holding the Ace of Pentacles, cardinal earth energy, mutable earth energy, fixed earth energy, to literally rebuild any sort of friend group based on love. And again, based on loyalty and allegiance and friendship and reconciliation. You have reconciliation twice here, temperance card, because you know how to balance your emotions. You don't let them swing wildly or kill off parts of yourself in the death card. You know, these people are all this magic and ritual that they're doing, it's going back to them, literally. And this is why you might be feeling it. You're in the chariot, you're protected by Archangel Michael, but you know how to protect yourself emotionally. Four of Swords and the Chariot card and Temperance, because you're balanced and you're an alchemist and an earth angel. So you know magic. You know proper magic and use of Queen of Swords energy. Here, I'm definitely picking up, although Hahamia is actually one of my guardian angels, my personal guardian angels from the Angel Tarot. This is a Queen of Swords in reverse. This is associated with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doing ritual and ceremony. You know how to do ritual and ceremony correctly, as opposed to this lower vibing kitchen witch sort of magic that this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, their vibration is so low, it's pathetic. A lot of these people have a lot of addictions and a lot of rage and unhealed inner child, Page of Pentacles, that they don't know how to heal. And instead of coming to you and asking for advice or listening to advice that you probably gave them when you were associated with them, what do? They resent you, they envy you, and they covet what you have. They deep down, they love you, but they hate you at the same time. Their ego, their unhealed inner child is so frightened, so scared, and so weakened by their so-called adult egoic natures and energies, this kitchen witch magic that they do. They're not in touch with God. They're not in touch with their angels or their guardian angels, and they're not listening to them anymore. They're actually tapping into lower vibrational energies. And it's hastening their death, literally, because all their magic and ritual is bouncing back to them. You're too well protected. Come on, Chariot, Temperance, Four of Swords, and Queen of Swords in the upright, and the Page of Pentacles. Like, yeah, this is exactly where you are. Continue being the happy son, and you know this is what happens after the death card. Death to there's a rebirth. This is literally restoration of life, protection from adversaries, rabies, and wild beasts. The Sun card, the 19th card of the Major Arcana. This is about healing and reparenting and celebrating the inner child. Effectively going through brilliantly in the Chariot through a death process into, death card is 8th house energy. That's scorpionic energy. What's next? 9th house, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The Sun card is card number 19. That's 1st house through the 9th house. These are our personal houses. You've mastered. In the Chariot with Archangel Michael, you've traveled through all of those houses brilliantly and healed in the process. These people, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, not happening for them. They're stuck in a death process, perpetual death process. All right, in the environment, we've got 6 of Swords, perception of unity, protects against accidents, heals the sick. You have that ability, and you know how to transition. We have 10 of Swords out on the table now. 4 of Swords, mental rest and relaxation and fortification of your mental processes. And 6 of Swords, that's you working with your higher mind. Perceiving that we are all one. Perceiving that this darker magic, this low-vibing magic being sent by this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio to you is mere projection. All this envy and hate, and yes, love too. They're just completely unbalanced. swinging wildly from one extreme to the other. You know how to move away from it. You can be gentle, as Anuel is so named as the gentle God. Perception of unity. You know that you know projection. You know even when you project onto other people. Except it's a healthy projection because you see everybody as a reflection of yourself. Even the parts in other people that are dark, you recognize that you're a light being, which means that you have, along with your angels, worked with the darker energies in each of those 9 houses, the demons that are there, and effectively made those demons your bitches. And now they work for you. So when they are sent to you by these lower vibing energies, this death energy from your enemies, fam, it's like they sheepishly kind of like walk up to you in plain sight and like, okay, yeah, they sent me again. What do you want me to do? It's like they're even bored with these machinations. They're incredibly bored with these low vibing energies. Because not that you made them your bitches. When you were first battling with them and dancing with them and learning their moves so that you could eventually defeat them, which you have, you made them your bitches. You're like, get thee behind me, Satan, sort of thing. But now they have your back. And that's why they approach you now, slowly out in the open. And when these lower vibing energies, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, are sending you death magic or defamation of character or spell work. And they're embarrassed. And you send them right back, return to sender. But, what I often say is demons return to your hosts because they haven't learned how to dance with their demons. And it keeps them in this perpetual state of low vibing magic. But you see all of this. You see this as, something that you've gone through and you've mastered and you've healed from the attacks. All right, any hopes or fears in this situation? 7 of Swords. It goes from 6 of Swords to 7 of Swords. God nurturing and maintaining everything. Knowledge of good and evil appeases divine anger, cures epilepsy. This is the moon in Aquarius. This is disarming these spells that are, and these swords that are thrown your way. These projections from these low vibing individuals. You see them for what they are. You have great knowledge. You use them as resources. And effectively disarm them so that, their swords, if you are triggered by them, you can easily heal from 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords. And or I'm hearing many of you in the transmutation process, which you know so well, while being during a sleep state or chariot moon energy, and even in the daylight, receiving downloads from sun energy, you can sneak into your enemy's camps and remove the resources from them and effectively disarming them, leaving them with their own energy defenseless. So it's either sent back to them, and then when it's sent back to them, for them to refortify or strengthen up again so that they can attack you further. Before they can do that, you sneak into their camp and take them in their sleep. So a lot of you are doing a lot of work on the astral realm, in the dreamscape. Pay attention to your dreams, I'm hearing. And also, you might be moving into a cycle of dreams where they are lucid, where you can actually face these individuals who are doing this dark magic, sending spells your way, trying to attack your chakras and affect your chakras. Bring 9 of Swords energy to you in the dreamscape. You can confront them and out them and even have conversations with them. And I'm hearing, I'm seeing a conversation where you approach them and you can actually see their face. A lot of these darker energies will hide. They're such cowards. They're such unevolved souls that they will act to attack you at night while you're sleeping by sending off these ceremonies and doing these rituals and magic, voodoo dolls and all that good stuff. They wear masks because they're so ashamed. They can't face you face to face in the waking life, in the actual 3D. And even when they attack you in your sleep, they have to disguise themselves. But pay attention to your dreams, because I think there's going to be an opportunity for you to actually confront them maskless, because you've disarmed them. You've taken their 7 of Swords. And the fears and the hopes and fears, the hope is knowledge of good and evil. You have that. It's star energy. Although we don't see it out here. We have a star out here. We have the sun. And we have the Chariot. We have both the luminaries. That is great strength. And Archangel Michael. Where was I going? When you can... So that's the hope. You have that. You have star energy with the sun and the Chariot, the big luminaries. And any fears are... The fears that you will feel in the dreamscape, at night, in your sleep, in the astral. Some of these dreams might get pretty intense. You need not fear them because you're well protected, and you've effectively disarmed them from attacking you effectively in the dream state. So, but yeah, navigating through the dreamscape, if you're unfamiliar with it, or let's say their magic has been affecting it, so that they have been disguising themselves, when they are forced to drop their masks and you see them and you can face them face to face, and have conversations with them and school them, provide knowledge of what they're doing to them, that might be a little bit scary. There's going to be a little bit of hesitation or a little bit shocking. Because for so long they've been attacking you as cowards, disguised as other people, as other entities, or sending their demons while you're sleeping to attack you. 6 of Cups, unconditional love, motivation, lifts up those who are fallen. So we go 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups. This is the potential outcome. You're going to be motivated to do this work in the dream state. And, when you do face them, you're going to be motivated to lift them up when you school them, when you provide knowledge. And they're going to be forced to receive your unconditional love, and it's going to shame them. At the same time, it's going to lift them up, because they've humiliated themselves completely. They've fallen. Surrounded by fallen angels, that's the energy that they've taken on. And they are literally will be humiliated, which is a good thing, because they need to feel human, because for so long they've been working with darker energies, low vibing energies. You will raise them, you will motivate them to heal. 6 of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles, great work, intellectual talent, provides knowledge. Again, God the teacher. 9 of Wands, God the impenetrable secret, universal medicine, elevation of the soul, and the revelation of mysteries. Exactly. You're going to school them. Temperance energy. Bring great wisdom to them about the nature and of the energy that they've been living in. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Also Aquarius energy. Libra and Gemini energy in this reverse Queen of Swords. I think I'm going to leave it here. I hope you find a lot of confirmation and consolation in your situation. Know that This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, this water and air energy that has been attacking you in your dreamscape and, just through your mental activity throughout the day, challenging, your emotions and your mental health. You're so well protected and have been. You're simply sending back all these spells right back to them, humiliating them. Again, I'm seeing a picture of their demons approaching you sheepishly. Some of them aren't even having to say, but they have to follow the orders of their hosts, right? So they have to approach you. You have to be, you will be and are made aware that they're there to do you bad, but you don't even have to have a conversation anymore. It's just like one look of knowing. And 6 of Cups, unconditional love, 6 of Swords energy, 6-6, harmony, balance, love. But they spin right around and start walking back to their hosts. Because they know you're Temperance energy, you're Sun energy, and you're in the Chariot. You know death energy, you know endings and rebirth, continually. Yeah, you know Queen of Swords in the upright, 7 of Swords. You know how to steal away and disarm all of your enemies at this point, Earth Angels. All right, this concludes. Mostly it's coming from water signs and air signs, your enemies. And, every story is different out there for you, collective. But, it's just a lot of spell work that people in the community that you came from or living in with these fallen angels and their demons and these water and air sign energies, they're coming for you because they're just projecting all their emotions and their evil thoughts onto you, their fears and hesitations and all that. It's all projection, emotional projection and actual thought projection, and it's bouncing right back. So I'd like to keep it, the messages delivering from Archangel Michael, very broad. You're under attack. So I don't need to go into specifics, although I am hearing, court cases, defamation of character, in the workplace, at church, within the family unit, within the friend unit. Many of you are loners and are being gang stalked, have been gang stalked. Or, there's an ex-spouse or lover who just can't get over you, who refuses to see the end of the relationship and then, walk away from it to find a new partner. Ideally, they heal first, because, I'm picking up people who jump from one relationship to another, whether it's platonic or romantic. They cannot be alone because they don't know themselves. They don't know 4 of Swords energy. They don't know Temperance energy. They can't be alone because when they're alone, they feel their emotions. They feel how unhealed they are. They are fallen individuals, and they're humiliated in the process, and that just doesn't sit well with them. Or, what they do is they fall into that energy, recognize that energy with themselves, and recognize the state 1122 at the time of this reading. They recognize that, and it gives them a false sense of power, because it's a lot of powerful, albeit dark, low-vibing energy that they use in ritual, in ceremony, to continue the spell work. They're literally digging their own graves, and they're enjoying the process. I'm hearing graveyard magic. necromancy. These people, especially these Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they fashion themselves these dark witches. And I am specifically seeing a Cancer, a Pisces, who and an Aquarius, who are just unhealed female energies. Unhealed because they have addictions. They have been abused by masculine energies and feminine energies, being born into and raised by narcissistic parents, undergoing years of narcissistic abuse. And now they're projecting that same narcissistic abuse onto their own children, and many of them are mothers, collective. It's incredibly sad. You know this, you've seen this. You know how they use and exploit their children by not respecting their boundaries, posting them on social media for everybody to see, as toys, as props to their falsified existence. It's all projection, again, trying to manipulate. And these people are, especially this Aquarius, they're into social media because it's the only safe way to do the glamour magic, to do the spell work, is by projecting a certain image to their family, friends, and their community, everybody around them, who are now waking up to how superficial, how fallen, how damaged they truly are, because they're incredibly in their ego. They don't know how to sit within their own skin. So they would rather build an avatar that is false, presenting who what they are on the inside. That way they can completely manipulate Seven of Swords. They can completely manipulate their image, the Sun card, and how truly happy they are, because they're not at all. That's you, collective. You know life because you have the Sun, Mihail, the vivifying God. You know how to restore life after a death process. They love just being stuck in this perpetual death, 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 darkness, cold, scorpionic, Cancer, Pisces. It's cold, heavy, stagnant water that's just filled with disease. That's the death card. And that's what they subsist on. That's what they drink. Instead of, water that comes from the divine, that is God. Water is life. They don't drink from the Holy Grail, Ace of Cups, fresh, clean, divine water. No. It's the same water, consumed, pissed out, or regurgitated back into that cup, and they just consume it, over and over again. That's what they live on. It's disgusting. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. I'd appreciate a like. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'd appreciate a subscribe. The channel here is growing. I am going to concentrate all my readings on the Twin Flame journey, on the Earth Angel journey, on Lightworkers and Starseeds, and continue tapping in and delivering messages to you, collective, from your angels, from the archangels, and also from the demons too. So check out my Angels and Demons in Your Houses readings as well, because hey, as a light worker, as an earth angel, Temperance card, all the angels were once beings of light until Lucifer fell. And because God can't destroy parts of himself, and all the angels and now demons are a part of God, what did he do? He made Lucifer a throne and gave him a third of the angels, which became demons, fallen angels, to present challenges to us. They live in our houses along with the 72 angels of light. And we're to become masters of each of our personal houses, houses 1 through 9, Aries through Sagittarius. And depending on what planets are in each house, or if there are no planets in a house, it largely shows us in our zodiacal chart. And as an astrotheologian, I firmly believe this, it shows us what houses we're going to be presented more challenges in, and what type of challenges, what type of demons, what kind of work do they do. It gives us a blueprint or a template on which we can become masters of each of our houses, learn dance with those demons and those devils in each of the houses, so we can learn their moves and be 10 steps ahead of them, as I firmly believe you are at this point, collective. So if you'd like more readings coming from the angels and specific to your twin flame journey or your soulmate journey, your healing journey, please subscribe to Entpgathering. I'm Brandon Curtis, and until the next reading, namaste.